Tell me about what happened to your phone when you were advocating for your father.
The regime knew that I was going from parliament to parliament, governments to governments, media, TV interviews. So they knew that I was disturbing. I was disturbing them, and we were getting closer because every time there was a new resolution being passed in a different parliament, more people calling for my father's release. And so we were a problem, and they, I guess, wanted to hear what we were doing. I learned that my phone had been inspected with the spyware through a collective of a journalist called Forbidden Stories, which was doing a report on how Pegasus is being deployed by authoritarian regime to spy on activists and journalists. And they said, we know Rwanda uses the spyware, but to opposition opposition figures or activists and journalists. So can we check your phone?
You didn't have the clue that spying means like...
Yeah, I didn't realize how intrusive. So a few months later at the Human Rights Foundation, JSR, the Citizen Lab checked my phone. And so they found the spyware on the phone.
Wow.
And so it was Thor, as after I finished my speech on stage, Thor came on stage and
Thor,
said,
people know. It's like Thor.
Thor. I think everyone knows Thor, but no, Thor is the president of the Human Rights Foundation at the Oslo Freedom Forum in 2022. And Thor, the president, comes on stage and says, we did a check on Pegasus spywares of all the people present here at the conference, and we found one phone, and it's Carine's. And of course, I was shocked. What I really liked about this Thor's intervention on stage is that we got to laugh at Kagame on stage. At the
mocking dictators?
Yes.
It's the best. We got you as well.
Yes. And I think this is such a brilliant way to stand up to dictatorship through humor. And so had you spoken about the situation of my father, which is, my heart was pumping the whole time because I was nervous. I knew that every time I stood on stage, the opportunity to speak about him, to speak about his situation, the opportunity to bring more people to help us advocate for his release, I was very nervous. But then Thor came on and he said, since the spyware is on your phone, should we just talk to Kagame?
That's beautiful. That's the best tactic. And you did?
And we did. And I told him on the phone, speaking into the phone, I said on stage, and I said, just let my father go.